What's up, Ramblers? Your favorite CEO is back. And before we begin today's podcast, make sure you hit the subscribe button to never miss an episode. And follow Assistance HQ and Offsource HQ across all platforms to stay up to date on the latest content, updates, and more. And remember, if you need a virtual assistant, visit us at offsource.tech. Now, before we begin, a word from our sponsor.
Hey guys, welcome back to another wonderful episode of The Ramblings. We here have today with us Roye Jr., another junior. As you guys know, I'm Angelo Roberts Jr., and he is the owner of The.Black.Pages. You can find him on Instagram, The.Black.Pages. He is an influencer, marketer, loves giving exposure to Black businesses. Introduce yourself, Roye.
Man, what's going on? Like you said, CEO and founder of The.Black.Pages. We look to give those hope, give those influence, give those marketing, and just a networking community overall to help Black businesses gain exposure, sales, and just an overall networking community. So thank you for that beautiful introduction. Feels good to be here, and I'm excited for this interview.
No problem. Thank you so much, Roye. So we're glad to have you as a marketer, and we've talked before, so we understand, or at least I do, that this wasn't the very first thing that you kind of sought out to do. So kind of talk about how you got into being, how the Black.Pages got started.
Okay, so originally the Black.Pages was started as I was an entrepreneur in a different field. So I started DJing at Virginia Union University. How did I even start DJing? So I started DJing off my phone, to be honest with you. So we had a little suite, and I basically would DJ off my phone off a Bluetooth speaker. I ended up getting booked. We did that like every Saturday, just having fun, college students, sophomores, just enjoying life, whatever the case may be. So I ended up getting a book to do a party with my phone and my my Bluetooth speaker. So I was kind of shocked that even happened. But, I took advantage of it. And, I did the event, got paid to party, which is pretty cool. And I'm controlling the music, so I'm controlling the vibe. So that was pretty dope. And long story short, fast forwarding to, I don't know, maybe later on that year, the university DJ who I looked up to ended up graduating. So one of my buddies said, yo, why don't we purchase his equipment off of him, and you practice over the summer and come back and be the school DJ for the next year. So we took that opportunity, took that leap of faith. I practiced all summer, and turns out I did my first event, and it went well. It was actually a great event. It was fun. It was a parking lot party, kickoff for like freshman orientation or whatever the case may be. This was junior year. And after that, man, things just went up. So I did a lot of events for free because I was a brand new DJ. I didn't really know the pricing and things like that. Mind you, I just jumped into something and we were just gonna figure it out as we went. So I did a lot of events for free and for the school, for the university, just, showing love and just that person I am. But, at the end of the day, that stopped real quick as I learned that this took more time than I expected it to, from downloading music to practicing to making sure I had clean songs to researching what songs I needed. It just took a lot of preparation and things of that sort where, that could no longer be a free service. So just fast forwarding from that was my first taste of entrepreneurship. I actually still DJ as well in my free time. It's a dope hobby that I feel like I will always do. And fast forwarding to that, I saw a lot of kids, a lot of students at school who were heavily into entrepreneurship, but I didn't even realize it. I had individuals cutting hair, individuals selling snacks, selling condoms, selling t-shirts, man, just trying to do anything to get it. I saw that and I loved it. It embraced me. It made me feel like, like these people are different. They're not afraid to bet on themselves. They're not afraid to put themselves out there of being judged or, talked about or whatever. They're trying to make money to survive because, in college, we all broke. We don't have the money. We don't have the services. Our parents, they trying to help us out or whatever, but realistically, we gotta fend for ourselves. So based off of that, I saw a lot of friends that I knew who were entrepreneurs, but I didn't see their friends supporting them as much as I thought they would. So, for example, if someone had a clothing brand, the friends that were around them never would repost their clothing brand
Right.
or weren't repping the clothing brand. So it was kind of like, where's the support? It was very much so a lack of support. So with the Black Pages, I wanted to create that. I wanted to create support. I wanted to create exposure. I wanted to let people know that we have individuals of our skin color doing the same thing that these, top notch businesses are doing. So we should all know about them. We should all be able to support them and be able to, give them some of our funds and efforts for them to continue to grow and efforts for us to grow as a community. So that's pretty much how the Black Pages got started in a nutshell, if that answers the question.
That definitely does. And that's we love stories like that, man. Entrepreneurism for us, or at least for me, how I feel is that it's our ticket out, There is more to just, than rapping or playing sports and things of that nature. Entrepreneurship is a heavy way out. And I definitely feel you. Like, especially from New Haven, a lot of people are not like supportive of each other within the community in terms of being able to, trying to grow or support, like you said, repping shirts, repping the TJs, wearing the socks and things like that. So I definitely feel you in that. However, you said you started DJing on your phone. And so for like a lot of people, especially in this 2021 day and age, are starting a lot of businesses from their phone. Like Gary Vee all the time is talking about you can start anything right now from your phone if you really look into it. So investing in stocks, you can start with on Cash App. You can start reselling things using like Let Go and Poshmark and whatnot. So DJing though seems a little bit different. It's almost like you're the aux guy. How do you get started? Like, did you have like a little DJ set app on your phone? Like what did it look?
Yes.
What's your Bluetooth setup look like as a
Yes, it had two turntables on it. You turn your phone sideways. And my issue with it was I would forget to turn my phone on, like do not disturb. So I would have friends trying to call me like, yo, I'm at the door. Like, bro, you cannot, you cannot call me because I will stop the music.
right?
That was the issue. But that was the setup. So I had a Bluetooth speaker. I actually still have that Bluetooth speaker just for the Zoom purposes. This is the Bluetooth speaker right here.
Oh, that's
So,
fire. It's a JBL
so
too. That's
yeah,
nice.
had it since 2013. So this speaker's, that's the birth of DJ R Trez, I should say. But I used that speaker. I would DJ off my phone, turn my phone sideways, and play music, man. I walk around the party, seeing who's vibing to what I'm playing, to see if what I'm playing is something that should stay on. Is that the vibe? Do I need to switch the vibe? Do they know this song? Do they not know this song? You know how it will go. But that's how it started, really off the phone. I would always have to make sure my phone was charged, of course, because if the phone dies, that there goes the money, there goes the party, there goes the vibe.
Right.
So it was actually pretty cool, but it was a little tedious in a way because I couldn't text people like, yo, pull up. I couldn't record like, yo, I got this joint lit. None of that was able to exist because, I was only had one phone, of course. So there was some dilemmas with it, but in terms of, playing the songs, I could have one song playing and I have the next song loaded up. So I can blend it in the right way. I can scratch on it. It was a dope
Okay.
app. It was a dope app. Yeah.
All right. So you really had it hustling as an entrepreneur with that. All right. So with the Black Pages, how are you operating that now?
Okay. So with the Black Pages, how am I operating that now? To be completely honest, school is kind of taking over my time with the Black Pages, to be honest. Since we're gonna be honest and transparent on here. But when I had the time as much as I did, how we operated is we operated from an Instagram perspective. We do events, pop-up shops, or whatever the case may be, networking brunches, things like that, to bring individuals together as a community. during the COVID, due to COVID, you can't really, do exactly what you would like to do. But and also running a website, selling t-shirts, selling merchandise. That's pretty much how it's being run. It's kind of like a one-man army in a way. So besides myself and my graphic designer, yeah, we pretty much all hands on deck. So we're really in the trenches, from handling the DMs to handling the email marketing. Um, it's a lot of figuring out prices for features, interviews. But like I said, since school has kicked back into full force, a lot of these things have been on autopilot. But when things are running, that's pretty much how it looks. It's pretty hectic. It was one time I was doing about 5 interviews a day.
Wow, 5 interviews a day.
Man, just getting after it, because I was enjoying the fact of growing the page, growing the Instagram, growing the following, growing the exposure, growing the network, and just being able to meet people and hear their story. I love to hear people's stories on how they got into entrepreneurship, and just find out so much about others and how you're relatable, and just different things like meeting people from South Carolina just from the phone, and you're able to grow that relationship. It's just an amazing feeling. It's dope. I don't think you can really get that anywhere else. And mind you, you didn't even have to travel to South Carolina, but you have an idea of what it is like. And if you ever do go out there, you have someone that you could reach out to in efforts to see, hey, what's the best place to eat out here? What's to do?
Right.
Whatever the case may be. Maybe even have a place to stay. You never know. But just the opportunity to be able to meet people from different places and just learn their story, I feel like is amazing.
I love that, man. That's exactly why I have the podcast. I love to give people's stories, especially people's stories like yours, to show this is what entrepreneurship looks like in the early stages. People do take breaks. Sometimes people are too hard on themselves and they're like, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this. Well, if you're doing something else that you're really like still working towards, it's not like it took a back burner for just no reason. It's because you're working towards something. And I really like to be able to show those kinds of things. And so with growing the Black Pages, and you're saying it's on autopilot right now, when you get back into moving things, what is your step that you're trying to first get into? Like, what's your first like big next milestone?
First next big milestone. It's not really even Black Pages related, but it will be able to help fund Black Pages. But the next big milestone is getting into the vending machine business. But in regards to the Black Pages, yeah, most definitely.
Hold on. We're not gonna breeze by that real quick.
Gotcha.
Vending machines. What do you mean? What's this? Because I remember we talked about it last time. You said you were doing stock and you were going to start something with vending machines.
Yeah.
What's this vending machines thing?
So the vending machine business, we're looking to really kick that off no later than April. So myself and Rakeem, we're actually partnering with it to put vending machines into Airbnbs. Reason being, yeah. So the reason being is
hold on. Who's like, okay, hold on. Pause. I don't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
Whose idea? Oh, who came to who with the idea of putting vending machines in an Airbnb? Because that's freaking genius.
All right, so I told him about the vending machine in the Airbnb. He presented the Airbnb to me because his mom is into real estate.
Okay.
So I said, okay, she getting the crib. Let's put a vending machine in the Airbnb. Reason being, there are plenty of individuals, as you already know, who are going to rent out this Airbnb who are not from the area of the 757. With that being said, they don't know, if they just wanted to, they might not feel safe in the area. They feel safe in their Airbnb, whatever the case may be, we're giving you a convenient service. So what the thing is,
I have to get in on that. So
yeah, so this
That's
we could talk offline about it. So the idea of it is, you know how you sometimes you'll get in an Uber and they'll have like a water for you or something. So basically, we're giving you. My thing is this. I said, bro, let's give them a water and the nastiest chips we know, and I think of Fritos. Fritos are trash to me.
Listen.
So
My dad used to buy a variety pack of chips for us to bring for lunch to schools, right? It would have Cheetos, it would have Lay's, it would have, barbecue chips, Doritos, and then for not the barbecue twisted Frito, just regular plain Fritos. And every 2-3 weeks, he would throw out an entire bag of just Fritos.
so basically, with that being said, with the Fritos in the water is gonna be right on the counter when they pull up into the Airbnb. But mind you, who wants the Fritos? So when you go in that vending machine, you're gonna have the Doritos, the hot Cheetos, all the good chips. So that says, they gave us water and chips. Oh, that's cool. But I don't want water and chips. Let me see if I can get some soda and chips. Oh, they have a vending machine. Bam. We gave you something for free, but we showed you what you really want. You need to pay for. So they're gonna pay for it. That's my vision.
Oh, that. Oh my gosh. I'm hopping in on that.
We
Okay.
we can definitely do it. We talking.
And that's why we love the show. We love entrepreneurship, and I love that this is happening in real time too. Like, this is, oh my gosh, that's amazing. All right, so
yes, in regards to the Black Pages now. Oh, go ahead, run the show.
No. In regards to the Black Pages.
So working on create the website. So the website's already up and running, but looking to promote other people's products on our website. With that being said, it would be a marketplace for you to shop Black owned, similar to what Amazon has, just on a smaller scale at the moment, but of course looking to grow and expand. So all your basic essentials you'll be able to have access to on our website, and they're all Black owned, and you don't have to, outsource. You can come to one site, which would be the Black Pages website, and you're able to purchase body butters, chapstick, hand sanitizer, Black owned masks, Black owned candles, Black owned art.
You said the website's live. What's the website?
tbpgs.com.
One more time, say it slow, spell it out for the people.
T as in Tom, B as in Barry, P as in Page, G as in Go, S as in Sam. tbpgs.com.
Okay. We're going to drop the link in the bio. Make sure you go visit that. Check that site out right now because it is live. Okay. So you have that going. What are your immediate thoughts on trying to grow TBPGS?
Immediate thoughts, honestly, I just feel like I need to finish school. School is in my way at this point. Of course, we're gonna get that degree. I just feel like for me, people were like, yo, you can balance time, you can do both. I hear you, but to me, I want to do this 110%. And if I can't do it 100, because that's what it's going to require for me. And if I can't do it 110%, I don't want to give it 50 and give school, the remaining 50. So with that being said, if it's a job, if I'm promoting shirts, I'm trying to sell shirts, that's a job. I have to sell the shirt. I have to make sure the money is right. I have to make sure, the shirt gets shipped out on time. I have to make sure I have these sizes. I have to make sure, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. Sending out text messages, following up. It's just a lot of things that you have to do in regards to maintaining it. And I don't feel like I can half-ass this work. Nor do I want to. I don't want to.
Okay, so I'm gonna go a different little route real quick because everyone that's listening knows, we're not anti-college, but we are definitely feeling that it's a scam in particular ways for certain things. Now, we're not going to sit here and put you under crucifixion and under fire. That's what we're not going to do. But what we will ask you to do is, because we are a firm believer over here of doing whatever makes you happy, right? Following your passion and your dreams. And you clearly school in this particular sense, especially because you really want to focus and give it 100%. What's your passion in school? What are you studying and what's your passion? What is school bringing for you right now? What's your passion?
My passion is the kids. I want to work with the youth. I'm studying education, master's in school counseling. So I'm practicing to be a school counselor. prospectively for high school kids. I want to be able to be the role model that majority of them probably didn't have. Well, I'll just say the role model that I didn't have in my father or in my community. My grandfather was, he was the guy for me. He saved me. Without him, who knows where I would be. So I know a lot of other kids go through that. Single parent
Yes.
households don't really know, what's really outside of their community. I want to be able to expose kids. I feel like exposure is the key to success. What you don't know is what you don't know. So to be able to expose kids to understand that there are things out there that are bigger than just your community, I feel like that's the dopest thing I could do. So I would just want to be able to impact the kids positively. If they want to go to school, I'm trying to help them go to school. If they want to be an entrepreneur, I want to give them all the tools, all the resources, all the entrepreneurs I know that can pull up at the school site and give them a walkthrough of what it takes to be a barber, what it takes to be a nail technician, what it takes to be a designer, what it takes to be a photographer, a model, so on and so forth. I just want to expose kids to let them know, like, just because you don't go to college, you're not a failure. You could still be successful. So, because I feel like they put that stigma on college. You go to college, you're a success. You don't, you're a failure. You're looked down upon. So I just want to let them know, like, man, you can do whatever you want and still make the same bag or not more than someone who did go to college.
That warms my heart. That's because that's what we love to see, and that's really the voice that we're trying to really portray, here on the Ramblings and whatnot and everything of that nature. And so, where did this stem from? You talked about your grandfather saving you, and I kind of, if you would allow me to, go a little bit further into that, if you can, tell me your story on that.
Man, my grandfather, the reason why I am who I am. Man. My father wasn't around. Divorced at probably about the age of 4. So with that being said, my grandfather stood up in his place, and he taught me everything I know, from just how to handle myself, how to handle your emotions, how to act in school, how to make sure that you getting your grades, you doing your thing in school, then you can play football, you can do sports. He taught me how to be on time, never settle for less, always, keep your head up, stay disciplined. Like, the way he taught me was different. He taught me more by doing. He didn't really speak too much on a lot of things I should and should not do. I just would watch him and see how he moved in different situations. He was always busy man, very active in school, in my school with my teachers and parent-teacher conferences, very active in the community in terms of meetings. He even ran for mayor. He lost the first time. He even ran again. That speaks volumes to me, because if you lose at something, you put yourself out there, you don't win. Most people, they quit and they're not turning back around. And to run a campaign in your city, that costs some money. That's not nothing cheap. So for you to invest in yourself twice, he's lost again. But it's all right. I don't care about none of that. The real thing is about trying. So for the fact that he tried, is dope. It speaks volumes. But beyond that, man, he just showed me everything. He took me out the States. He helped me with flying to Virginia, flying to traveling the world. We did it all, man. So he just exposed me to everything in terms of life lessons, growing up, and just even sports. Like, he put me in football at an early age. He put me in track, and he was just always supportive at every game, at every track meet. Track meets is all day. So he'd bring us McDonald's, man. After we got good grades. He was just an overall role model, man. Pick us up from school, never took the bus. He did it all. No complaints at all. So he just showed me, what I didn't get from my father, and he didn't let me have that void. He filled the void as best as he could, and I can forever thank him for that.
Amazing. We absolutely love, the story. So, as him teaching everything, how do you feel that affects your entrepreneurial style, and how would you classify that? Are you someone that's more laid back? Would you say you're extremely, high energy in terms of what you do? How would you say that affects your entrepreneurial style today?
I'm both, honestly. Laid back. Yeah, I'm laid back when I need to be. But entrepreneurship, I'm high energy on it. Like because it's just something I love. Like yo, anytime we would reach an accomplishment, like yo, I'm letting bros know, I'm letting my people know, like yo, we just did this amount of likes, we just did this amount of retweets or shares or whatever. It's just amazing to say like, yo, we had this amount of people buy shirts, and that was just today. Just not even off purchasing things, just the connections we've built, being able to just see testimonials that have come from us in the DMs, to see the impact that we put on other people, it just warms the heart. So the impact, honestly, I'm on go. I'm a fast paced. I'm from California, so I live a fast paced lifestyle. So I like to be doing something all the time. Like I actually just started this weekly planner sheet where I'm writing down what I'm doing from 8 a.m. Well, 30-minute intervals from 8 a.m. till 12 o'clock midnight. I'm able to write something in those slots, and that's been very much so helping me with my day to day. But I'm laid back as well. Like I'm real chill, nonchalant, cool. I just be chilling. I don't really let anything phase me. Um, I live for the big moment, but I never look to be the big moment, if that makes sense. But other than that, I mean, yeah, man,
It does make
entrepreneurship, I
sense,
love
kind
it.
of. It makes sense a little bit. What does it mean though?
So I live. I've always manifest what I anticipate to happen. But when it does happen, I'm chill about it. I'm cool about it because I already expected this to happen. If that makes sense, I'm not like, oh my gosh, I'm doing it. Like, nah, we here. This is it's time. This is what we expected because we've been dreaming it. We've been manifesting.
Ah, yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. So it's all
That's
about
kind of
that mental, man.
that's like okay, so like that's how I almost think of things, right? So I'm always thinking in the few terms of the future because whatever where I'm at right now is like I'm on autopilot. Like in the present, I'm kind of on autopilot because I'm always thinking about the future because once I get to that point, I already thought this whole thing through, like what could go
Mhm.
wrong, what could go right. Like I expected this kind of like back and forth. So yeah, okay, I definitely know what you mean now. But okay. Okay.
Most definitely, I
So
agree with you on that. Just one thing, real quick. I agree with you on that. I feel like I'm always living in the future. I'm never present. I'm always thinking about what I'm about to do next. I'm always looking at how am I going to do what I'm going to do next. I'm never thinking about what I just did, what I'm doing now. If that makes sense, I'm always like, all right,
right,
bet it's
yes.
3 months I'm gonna be here, and 2 months I'm gonna be here. Next week I'm gonna be here. I'm never present. It's a pro and a con, but it's all right. We always thinking ahead, so that means we're making the smart moves to make sure we don't mess up what we have intended.
Mm. Oh
We're
my
moving
gosh.
strategic, man. Moving strategic.
There we go. That's the word, strategic. Do you use? So you said you were like writing things down, right? Did you use Google? Like, what do you are you like writing in pen and paper?
Planner. I use a planner, so I use a whiteboard. Since we here, whiteboard on every day. So
Okay.
that's Sunday to Monday. These are my daily habits. So
You wrote
pray,
that yourself?
manifest. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You got pretty
Pray,
neat handwriting on
manifest.
a whiteboard.
Appreciate it, bro. I had to use a ruler. It would help me out. So this keeping track of my bills, what I got to pay every month. So we keeping that organized over there. Then we got the daily habits. So we praying every morning. We manifesting them affirmations, 50 push-ups, listen to a scripture, listen to some motivation, read for 30 minutes, write down some quotes, and then the 4 agreements. 4 agreements, be impeccable with your word. I walk away, so I know them 4 agreements. But my 4 agreements: be impeccable with your word. Don't make assumptions. Always do your best. And the other one is don't take anything personal.
You ain't looked.
I did. I had to look at the last one. I had to look at the last one. I ain't gonna lie. But it's all right. Those are the 4 agreements. So those are some of the things I live by. And I use a planner as well. So, since we already on the Zoom, the planner as well. Write everything down in here.
Okay.
So yeah, we keep it organized. Last month was a busy one. So and other than that, I use where is it? I just threw it away. I got another one though. My fault.
Actually have an entire tour, getting a little tour. Okay.
And we try to stay organized. Writing down everything is key. So this my new thing I'm using. It's a weekly planner. So Monday to Sunday, 8 a.m.
Okay,
to
instead of
12:30
paper,
midnight.
I'm a green person, and as a person that's always a virtual person, check out Google Task Boards. I think
Google
you
Taskboard.
might like that a lot. Google Task Boards. It's a free thing, right? And you can set things reoccurringly, and you can do things like as a schedule, like between
Okay.
Google Calendar and Google Task Board, because you can combine them.
Mm-hmm.
Real dope thing. I'll talk to you about that a little bit later. Yeah. So
Cool.
You're organized. I'm organized. I like how organized you are, right?
What's that?
Why are you so organized? Or have you always just been like an organized kind of person? Just like, you feel me? I know some people that are just, they're just like, like, they're just stringent about how they like my dad, like he's always been organized. He didn't get organized. He just was, I'm an organized person.
Always been organized. Being organized saves you a lot of time, saves you a lot of mistakes. It just makes your life easier if you're organized. If you plan things out, you know when something does happen, you're able to shift, you're able to adjust. But if you never plan, I don't know what you're doing. But yeah, I've always been a planner, always been organized, because you're able to. It just makes my life easier. That's the best way I could put it. It's just without planning, I don't know how you move without a plan. I really don't.
I really don't. So what's your thought
it.
process when you're coming up with your plan? Like what does your organization look like for you? Because you use a planner. So, talk to us more about what your organization looks like.
Okay, so first it's going priorities. So I got class. So of course that's going to be on the paper, on the board. Do I have any meetings? You know what I'm saying? Do I have to I have scheduled where I pick my little cousins up every Tuesday and Thursday. So anything mandatory is going on the planning sheet first, of course. So then I write down everything. So go to the grocery store, get gas, you gotta wash your car, your show come on tonight. I write down anything. Let me go ahead and open it up to see what else is on here. Oh, pay your bills, get a haircut. You got a pop-up shop to go to. So you got a meeting. It's just basically any and everything that I could think of that I got to do. Are you working out today? You got to go to, see such and such, somebody's birthday.
Do you write it like that? Do you write it as you have to go do something?
Oh, no. Haircut, question mark, interview, question mark.
Okay.
Yeah, we just simple one words. Get gas, or I just write gas, car, question mark. That lets me know what I need to do. But if I don't write it down, I'm not going to remember it. Like, I'm the type, I go to the grocery store, I write down what I need, and I go get it. I have a list. If I don't have a list, it's going to be some issues. I'm the type, I might have to walk down every aisle. Be real with you. But all I can, I write fruit, water, bread, cheese, chips, tea, oatmeal, candy, chips, whatever the case may be. But I gotta write that stuff down.
You said chips twice. What's your favorite chips?
I did. For real, I never find them in the store, but Munchies, the hot Munchies, those are my favorite chips. I don't find them too much. Yeah,
I haven't heard of hot Munchies.
You never heard of Munchies? Period.
I've had Munchies. I haven't had hot Munchies.
Oh wow! So you had the Munchies with the Cheetos.
Yeah, like the cheese. Like I thought they.
Nah,
like
so they have Munchies with the hot Cheetos.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. When you say Munchies, you mean like Cheetos?
Nah, Munchies it's like a trail mix chip. So you got the sun chips in there. You got the what is it? The pretzels. You got hot Cheetos in there. And I think that's it. It's just a combination of those three.
We have something out here that is like Munchies, but it's kind of like our Funyuns.
Okay. I like hot Funyuns. Spicy nacho Doritos, sun chips,
spicy
the
nacho
orange
Doritos
ones
go hard.
Yeah, I just got put on, well not put on, but I'm rocking with the hot Doritos, the ones that kind of new ones, not new anymore, but you know what I'm talking about. The flaming hot Doritos.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I've seen that. I've seen that. Yeah. The
Hot
red bag.
Funyuns, I rock with the hot Funyuns. Yeah. So you know
Okay.
those are pretty much my chips. Hot Cheetos, of course. Hot fries. I like hot spicy stuff.
All right. So before we have to, get you off and everything, we always leave with like one particular kind of question, right? And usually it's give a piece of advice that you would give to an entrepreneur, and it's never like your best advice, but always just one really good piece of advice. But we're gonna switch it up for you, right? We're gonna ask you a different kind of question. What is the hardest obstacle that you've overcome, and what did you do to overcome it?
The hardest obstacle I've ever overcome.
And I'll make it easy. Just for the Black Pages.
Okay. I would say the hardest obstacle for me to overcome was starting. To be real with you, it might sound cliche, but I was supposed to start the business, man, honestly, 2017, senior year of high school. We had an opportunity where myself and two other of my friends were supposed to have this event. Long story short, we didn't have the event because I didn't think people would come. So I knew people would come, but I didn't think enough people would come for it to be an event, if you get what I'm saying.
Right.
People would come where it's like, all right, where's the rest of the people? So I didn't want to do it. Basically, we were calling all creatives out. We were singers, songwriters, DJs, musicians, people who sell clothes, people who do hair. We just wanted to have just a whole type of event, all of these creatives in one place looking to connect and network and, exchange information to, grow and collaborate on bigger projects. But yeah, long story short, I told them I couldn't do it. I had to work, even though I didn't have to work. But I was fearful that people wouldn't come. So for me, that was a big moment for me because that showed me like, yo, you really weren't ready to invest in yourself. You really ready to take a chance and bet on yourself. So for me to be in this position now where, we've betted on ourselves since day one, from creating an Instagram to, scavenging for followers, scavenging for an audience, to be able to have, over 100 t-shirts sold, LLC in hand, business cards in hand, building business credit, to be in the position of, influencing other entrepreneurs to start their business, being able to, put together pop-up shops to help individuals, gain income. I feel like that has been my greatest accomplishment so far. Of course, we're not, a year in business. Like that's to me, that's big. I mean, a lot of people don't even make it a year. A lot of people treat it as it's just a hobby or whatever the case may be, and they don't take it as serious as they can. So for me, just starting, like just a little advice, just start, just do it. Don't think about too much about, I don't have a business plan. Oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. Just think about what you do have and make it happen. Just do your research, learn from others who are in the same field as you, and take advantage of it. Support others that are in the field as you. That's the best thing that you could do. If you're trying to make t-shirts, start buying people's t-shirts. Buy people's t-shirts that have just started a business. Buy people's t-shirts who have been in business a year and beyond, and buy people's t-shirts who are, top notch, such as, like not saying go buy Gucci, not against it. You do you, but I'm just saying buy someone who's like a Nike or such and such. The reason being, you're going to learn from three different levels of tiers in terms of entrepreneurship. You're going to learn how they package. You're going to learn how they deliver. You're going to see their labels. You're going to see when you purchase a shirt from them, are you getting a sticker? Are you getting a free pair of socks? Are you getting 50% off your next purchase? What are you getting or not getting? So that can give you tips. Are you getting a thank you card? What are you getting? Are you getting anything? If you're not getting any, how's the bag? How's the packaging? Did it come in a plastic bag? Did it have the medium sticker? Or is there a tag in their shirt, or does it say Gildan? It's going to let you know a lot of things on how you want to display your brand. And you just work towards that each and every day. And that's with every field, whether it's a makeup artist, nail tech, get your nails done from 3 different nail techs and just see how the experience is, the customer service. And you're going to learn so much, I promise you. And that will just help you to build in terms of pricing too. I don't understand your pricing. It'll just help with a lot if we all support each other in efforts to see what it is we can do about our business to improve. And that could even turn into a mentor-mentee relationship in efforts for you to grow. Or even collaborate. You never know. I just say, don't be afraid to support in efforts to learn about your business. That's my piece.
That's absolutely wonderful. And that's like a beautiful way to close out. And so we thank you for joining us. We're going to put all of your follows in the all your ats in the description. Give yourself a quick little shout out. Where can we find you at?
Man, find us at The.Black.Pages on Instagram at The.Black.Pages. If you want, you can check out my own Instagram at R.TREYYY, 3 Ys. And yeah, we out here. We just trying to support and grow as a business. I definitely appreciate this interview. We look forward to doing another one and another one and another one after that. As we continue to grow, we look to help others continue to grow. And, I love helping others and I love having conversations on these type of topics because these are things that others need to hear in efforts to, learn something and, maybe just understand a little bit more about who we are as people, as entrepreneurs, trying to make it happen, break generational curses and, be the best we can be, leave a legacy. So definitely appreciate this opportunity again. And we look forward to more.
All right. Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us. Hey, Ramblers. That's it. Podcast is over. Don't leave yet, though. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the podcast. And follow us on YouTube at OffSource HQ. We'll see you next time.